Story time of how I actually passed my part one MBBS exam with God's grace. Trust me. It's my part one MBBS exam. I don't know what I did there. I did not know. But these are things I could recall that okay, these are what I did, and actually they helped me with God by my side, with God my team. So number one thing was that you see this textbook. At that period, I did not know what to start with. I was just reading this textbook. Upper limb, lower limb, thorax, abdomen, pelvis and perineum, head and neck, neuro anatomy. I was just cramming. I was just like aligning the nerves and everything down. And the cranial, for example, in head and neck now, those I was aligning. I was like, okay, so place before I mean the nerves are coming from there. In head and neck, before I mean that there, I just like to form in head and neck, the neck, this and that. Even that's what helped me for my practical number and also for my MCQ. These are what is coming out. Okay, for the veins now, cephalic vein, there's this thing. After then you have the what breaker, after then you have the what, you have the ulnar, the the radial artery, artery, you just be aligning and be like, okay, this is what I'm seeing. Okay, then you talk about, okay, what passes through here, what passes through here. Then your lower limb will then be aligned. That was what helped me literally. Okay, I looked at my lungs. What so structures in this place? I can differentiate the right from the left lung. I can differentiate the right from the left kidney. What is this and that? What are those things you can actually see on the anterior aspect? What are those things you can see on the posterior aspect? What are those surface markings? What can you see? These are things you should align. These are things you should shape for. These are things, okay, if I saw this kind of things, how will I know them? That's what helped me. Okay, that was just simple. That was just simple meaning and anatomy. And for my physiology, what did I do? I've just been wasting towards my MBBS. I've been wasting all my time reading for my MBBS exam. It was just 2 weeks to my MBBS exam that I realized myself. My physiology, I was just reading textbook and I was not writing down. I was just in a sense of okay, after reading, I know it in my head. When it was 2 weeks to my MBBS exam, that was when I carried ChatGPT. These are red things that people will not do. I carried Chat. I was like, okay. So question, let me say for example, if they ask about rights on extensively on the VAS system, which is venting angiotensin aldosterone system, I would tell ChatGPT, okay, write extensively on the venting angiotensin aldosterone system with a Nigerian MBBS exam comprehensive marking scheme. Part 1 MBBS marking scheme. That's what I did, and they gave me everything. That was when I knew, because God, my physiology exam, my normal exam, I used to write, but at the end I'll get 51/100. I'll be like, God, what's that? In my C, I'll be like, God, what's that? I read for this exam, and the reality is that people are even showed in that exam. But when you see that, I'll be like, next time you read. But actually, this was what actually helped me in this my pattern based exam. But what did I do? Biochemistry, I know I was playing biochemistry. When I was 200 level, I was university, I didn't go for class. Please don't hear this. When I was about students, I didn't go for class. It's 300 level, I booked up. 200 level, they said it's only for our series. So how exactly did I prepare for my MCQ? What I did, oh God, people that had notes, I had to join body with them. Baby far, dire far, then make about the notes. People that, because what they actually were just lecture notes. Then, thank God, fortunately, I was able to get MCQs of my last senior's pattern based exam. And what I did was that I crammed everything, and guess what, during our MCQ exam, that's what just came out. They just printed what it was. Please, if you are an MBBS exam coordinator, if you are any of NDU lecturer or examiner, please God, don't allow them to locate this video in the name of Jesus. Amen. Don't allow them to locate this video. People don't know, people, see me, and I will not say you as a person, you go and you blind. So these are actually ways I actually using passing my pattern this, and trust me, was to really well. Viva, it's God that's coming for Viva, because what I read for Viva, nothing came out. The anatomy, they were like, oh, but this is like a lady that was actually like, there was a relator there, and this relator was asking questions that bro, we don't know where the questions are from. We're like, okay, embryology of face. We'll be like, bro, like we didn't really focus mainly on those embryology of face, all this kind of stuff. The thing we mainly focused on was like follow me our scheme of work and what the lecturer focused on. But what the invigilator was asking us, most people will be like, oh, okay, this is question. But what the invigilator was asking us was different from what we focus on. And then another lecturer, they was asking many things we actually that we actually read. So the class, so the invigilator which I entered was the woman in which asked what a nun. I was like, when I first saw when the lady opened the book here of people she had met, I was seeing 6/10. The IS was 6/10, 3/10, 2/10, 4/10 for Bible. I was like, okay, take it deep. She asked me first question. Answered it. She actually showed me, okay, what's the social diagram? I was like, okay, it's a skin. Victoria, she did okay. What did she ask me? I forgot to. At least when I saw when she gave, she was it 6 or 7/10. That's what she gave me. Those the highest score there. Oh, my biochemistry, I don't know what I even did because I was about to do it too, but I want to change now. Physiology. To God be the great physiology, what they actually asked me was not what I read for the book. I was what I read during the period I was writing my theory and MCQ exams. Can you imagine? And it was like 2 weeks away from when I wrote down my MCQ and theory exams. So can you see the distance? It was just God directly. So if you are here, see, there are even people that read part 1 MBBS exam that they don't know how they passed. They did not read. It's their fellow seatmate that actually showed them. They don't know how they did it. So if you are here, you want to write your part 1 MBBS exam. See, my dear, chill, calm down, take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. See, what I want to tell you is that you are feeling like you don't know it. You are feeling like you trust me, everyone is there. Even me, I had that feeling. But I want to tell you that you should not allow that feeling to happen when you're part 1 MBBS. Even if you don't tell God, see, but even if I do not read, that's the faith I have. Even if I know it, I know I'm passing. I'm not going to fail. Even if I know it, I will pass. I must pass. There's nothing that will make me not to pass. So that should be your mentality this period. And anyway you can read. If you are an isolated person like me, but God, I'm not too isolated, Sha. I used to talk to people who I need to talk to. See, start doing people that you know stuff, people that you know okay, get permission. Start doing body to them. Then put in the best you can. Leave everything for God. Pray, see prayer. Like for me, I know even when I was watching my platoon basis, God knows me very well. I was watching K-drama 2 weeks to my platoon basis. And I did not read. I was like, God, where will I start from? But I told God, even if I don't know anything, as I entered that example, it used to be the last time I'll be crying. For ever since for my year 2 years, even sometimes I'll just wake up in the night, I'll be crying. I don't know why I'm crying. I'll just be crying. Twice I told God after my mock MBBS, I got 1/3. I told God, this will be the last time I will cry. So just imagine 1 month to MBBS and you wrote your mock exam and it's 1/3. God, what kind of mindset, what kind of mentality? And you read very well. I was like, God, this will be the last time I will cry. And after then, 3 weeks to my apartment, I was just watching film. It's the 1 week. And during the period of my exam that God showed me, bro. You see, that's what I'm saying. You see this atlas, don't play with it. You see your MCQ previous sets, your seniors that wrote their part 2 MBBS exam. If you know them, try getting them. If you see those theory essay questions, try getting them. Like, just find a system that works in your school, how they actually say their question, and stick to it. You are good. So actually hope this video helps someone. And if you are there and you want to write your part 2 MBBS exam, I just want to ask you, this will be breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. You're going to pass. Just relax. That's just it. I know people that they would have, but they don't know what they did. Someone told them. So your own is not even something. Mostly after what you're faced, you are going to pass. You must pass. Till you're not the dictionary, we're not a coach. Everybody will collect, but that will not mean say we will fail. We must pass. You will pass. Exactly.